Welcome to today's video. Today we are going to be opening of the second half of our Lost Origins booster box. We pulled a ton of good stuff. If you didn't see that video last week, we pulled the Black and Gold New VMAX. We pulled the Fantina Full Art, Galarian Berserker alternate arts, which I think was one of our coolest ones, and tons of cool character rares, Radiant Pokemon. So we pretty much pulled a ton of really awesome, cool collectible cards.
We're like, still in there.
I know, we're like more of like the players of the Pokemon TCG, but I feel like we pulled a lot of like really cool collectible stuff. Yeah. So it's kind of cool to pull all those cards. Anyways, let's get right to the opening. The old Metal Energy, Relicanth, Lost Vacuum, Cascoon, Seedot, Horsey, Meditite. Dude, just munching on berries, just like the Pikachu in this
I like
set.
when they're eating berries.
Shellos, Mienfoo. One of my grandmothers used to always take pictures of people eating food. Like that was like her thing. Is that like she never let you like pose for a picture. It was always like eating, and that's every time the Pokemon on a card is like eating like that. That's what it reminds me of.
Really?
Like that's what you say that reminded me of that again. Where it's just like she used to always just like wouldn't not let people actually like smile and pose for the pictures.
That's
she always
funny.
like took pictures of people while they were like eating at family gatherings and stuff. Roselia Reverse, and the rare is Chandelure Hollow. Got the Mountain Roasting ability. When you place a Pokemon from your hand to evolve one of your Pokemon during your turn, you may discard the top 3 cards of your opponent's deck. So a little bit of mill action there.
Purple. Rhydon.
Rhydon.
Kamala. Roserade.
Ooh, majestic. Again. Majestic Pokemon in this set.
Goomy. I really like this Goomy.
I feel like a Goomy would be a good, like, really big plushie for you to, like, cuddle with.
Snuggle. Mawile. Slugma. Clefairy. Having a party. Roselia. I think she's like a cheerleader, and those are her pom-poms.
Yeah.
And
Y'all
she's
do
like-
evolved. Roselia and Rose Parade.
Colress's
Nice.
Experiments Reverse. And Drapion V.
Nice. I think we got, like, every
All about
Drapion V's now.
Drapion.
Yeah, Drapion V's got that wild style. His attacks cost 1 colorless less for each Rapid Strike, Single Strike, or Fusion Strike Pokemon that your opponent has in play. So typically, it's gonna be known as the Mew Killer. Basically, you can just play like one of these in every single deck, and you can just knock out Mews for 1 hit for no energy. You don't have to include anything like that. You also like take out a bunch of Sobbles if your opponent puts a bunch of Sobbles out, or Rapid Strike Sobbles. So Drapion V is definitely going to be a little tech card, I think, in a lot of decks, trying to keep Mew and all of the style cards out of the game. The old Metal Energy, Obama Snow, Damage Pump it up, Seviper, Inkay, Blitbug, Finian, Spinarak, Paris, Cascoon Reverse Foil. I always, so in Generation 3, when you got a Wurmple, it would just randomly evolve either into a Cascoon or a Silicoon. And I feel like as a kid, I always wanted it to evolve into Silicoon because Beautifly is just kind of cuter looking.
And it was always Cascoon.
It always would evolve into Cascoon. Always in Cascoon. I feel like Cascoon gets a bad rep. But actually, in my wiser, older age, I've decided that I like Cascoon and Dustox better. I don't know why. Maybe it's just,
I want the butterfly. I don't want the moth. I want the butterfly.
And Raichu's the rare.
Darkness.
Like Gabby's heart.
Wind-up arm. Hariyama. Hunter. Tongue out.
Mm-hmm.
Makuhita. Snover. Rhyhorn. Apom. Roselia. Galarian Stunfisk. There was like a kid we used to play that would always play Stunfisk against me. I don't know why I always remember that. And Porygon Z.
Purple Energy. Carbink. Nuzleaf. Relicanth. Bronzor. Nova. Jinx. Alluring Dance. It's one of your opponent's bench Pokemon with their active Pokemon. The new active Pokemon's not confused. Dang, a lot of gusting off of attacks in this set. Inkay. Squavit. Clefable reverse. Got the Spirit Charm ability. All of your Pokemon take 30 less damage from your opponent's Dragon Pokemon, which seems kind of good because like Gudra and Giratina are in this set. So there's good like Dragon V and V Stars that are being printed. And the rare is Dustox, my boy.
The moth.
The moth.
Grass. Nuzleaf. Torkoal. Arazu. Arazu.
You need to stop getting that card. Neither of us know how to pronounce it, so we need to stop drawing it.
Slugma. Dynamo. Litleo. Mienfoo. Litwick. Cramorant. Reverse.
One of the best Lost Zone attackers.
And Kyurem VMAX.
Nice.
I really like this Kyurem. However, there was a point in Pokemon Go where you could raid for a Kyurem, and your mom wanted to raid for a Kyurem like 3 times a day, and I was like, I never want to see a Kyurem again. But I'm excited to see this Kyurem. So
yeah,
times have changed.
This Kyurem's kind of got a like Lapras type attack almost. If you remember Lapras VMAX.
These little things.
Yeah.
The detailing.
Oh, it does. It's really shiny. Nice.
It's cool.
Yeah, so the Kyurem's got the Glaciated World ability. Once during your turn, you may discard the top card of your deck. If it's a water energy, you get to attach it to one of your Pokemon. So you can attach it to Kyurem, you can attach it to another Pokemon, depending on what you want to do. And then the Max Frost attack. It does 120 damage for 3 water energy. And you can discard any number of energy from this Pokemon. And this attack does 50 more damage for each card discarded this way. So you can get 4 energy on it, discard all of them. That's 200 extra damage. You're doing 320 damage. So it kind of reminds me of like Lapras in that way, where it's like you're going to want to accelerate like a lot of energy to the Kyurem, and you can use its own ability. You could use like a Frostmoth. You could use even like Palkia's V-Star ability, especially like after you've already attacked it once. Everything's gone to the discard. You can accelerate all the energy back, which I think is really cool. So I'm really excited about this Kyurem. I kind of love these big water VMAXs. Lapras is one of my favorite cards to like mess around with and play. So another big water VMAX that I'm excited to use is the Kyurem. Very cool. Great ball of fire. Lampin. Ambipom. Damage pump it up. Litleo. Ghastly. Hisui Zarua. Ducklet. Binnacle. Damage pump it up reverse. And the rare is Aerodactyl V. We learned, I think, a couple openings ago, Gabby really freaking loves Aerodactyls.
They're just so cool. They're like dragons that fly.
Ancient dragons, yeah, you're right. It's like an old-ass dragon.
It's a dragon.
That's pretty cool.
I liked it. V-Star marker. Really needed another one of those. Bronzong. Riley. Nuzleaf. Hisuian Zorua. Paris. Inkay. Hisuian Basculin, Jinx, Hariyama Reverse, and Magearna. V-Star marker!
A marker for V-Star abilities. Lost Vacuum, Gastrodon, Lampent, Phalanx.
I feel like we've seen that.
Yeah, I don't think we have either. Fighting Headbutt. 10 plus this damage isn't affected by weakness. Your opponent's active Pokemon's Pokemon V. This attack does 50 more damage, so 60 if it's a V. Okay. Poliwag, Oddish, Hisuian Growlithe, Lickitung, Toolbox Reverse, and the rare is Poliwrath.
He's fierce. Water, Electric, Toolbox, Gloom, Lickitung, Flugma, Clefairy, Apom, Spinarak, Poliwhirl Reverse.
This might be my favorite regular Pokemon art in this set. After we've seen it a few times, it's just they're like, wow!
And Bouffalant.
Latin and Energy, Porygon 2, Staydown, Swanna, Hariyama, Phalanx, Poliwag, Oddish, Hisuian Growlithe, Seedot, Gift Energy Reverse. I don't think we've talked about this. It's like a Lucky Egg. If the Pokemon's knocked out, you get to draw until you have 7 cards in your hand. The rare is
Ooh.
Hisuian Zoroark. We did see him with a Doom Curse attack. Very cool.
Purple. Panic Mask.
Prevent all
I would
damage done to
panic
this
if I was on my
Pokemon.
face.
The card is attached to from attacks to your opponent's Pokemon that have 40 HP or less remaining. So
That's kind of scary looking.
yeah.
Abomasnow. Rhydon. Horsey. Shellos. Bronzor. Phalanx. Poliwag. Castform. Character rare. In school.
He is in school. That's the Pokemon
He's
card for
learning how
you.
to read the weather. In weather reading, you have 8 or more stadium cards in your discard. What? Why would you have 8 or more stadium cards in your discard pile?
Well, you'd build the deck around it.
Ignore all energy of this Pokemon's attack costs. Okay. He's really cute. I really like this card. He's in school.
But Gabby doesn't think it's very good.
No,
and it's
but
not.
It's cute. I like it. I'm not going to use it because I'm not going to use 8 stadiums, but... or more. And Poliwrath. He's so cute, though. He just wants to learn about the different types of weather.
That's true. Look at it. You can see the weather on the whiteboard.
Sun.
Sunny weather,
There's the
rainy
rain.
weather.
He really needs to learn about these things.
Is there icy weather too?
There's windy weather.
That looks like
Or
that
is
just
that
looks like
water?
text. I have no clue.
That's not words.
But in Pokemon, they don't have English. They don't write in English. It's all in scribble and stuff. You know how it's similar to you know how in Peanuts the parents talk like mwah, 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 mwah. It's kind of like the writing in Pokemon. Great Ball of Fire. Thornton. Bronzong. Colress Experiment. Dang, good supporter cards in this pack. Inkay. Hisuian Basculin. Jinx. Makuhita. Bronzor. Silcoon Reverse. Gabby should be happy to see this one. Better one.
Moth.
No. Cascoon is the moth.
Oh, crap.
And Greedent. Oh, he ate so much that he fell asleep. He just wants to be Snorlax so bad. Spill out attack. Discard your hand. If you discarded 5 or more cards in this way, does 150 more damage. You could do, I do quick math, 210 damage with Spill Out. Holy snap.
Fighting Energy. Kamala. Roserade. Fantina. Oddish. Porygon. Ducklet. Blipbug. Finian. Shuppet's Reverse. And Dugong.
Ooh, so Dugong, I know he is the main swim freely attacker. So you use the Luminions to accelerate energy to the Dugong because it has a swim freely attack. And then the flow return attack does 40 damage for each water energy that you shuffle from this Pokemon back into your deck. So you shuffle all the energy back into the deck and then do 40 damage for each energy. So you can do, if you discard 4 energy back, that's 160. If you do 8 energy, that's 320. You're knocking out every Pokemon pretty much. So that's really powerful. Darkness, our old friend. Seadra. It's got the swim freely. I know you can accelerate to this one as well. Hydrojet attack. 20 damage to one of your opponent's Pokemon for each water energy attached to this Pokemon. So you can just put that anywhere. Yeah, put that anywhere. Thornton. Mienshao. Roselia. Rockruff. Seal. Machop. Shuppet. Eternatus V character rare. Oh my gosh, I played so much.
And it has Rose.
Eternatus with Rose on. Oh, that's so cool.
Oh, I love that card.
So I'm guessing, I didn't know that. I'm guessing there's also an Eternatus VMAX character rare. Wonder if that one has Rose as well. That's cool. Awesome. Oh my gosh, I love Eternatus. Been playing it for so long. I do not know why they are printing this card when it's gonna rotate out in just a few months.
So pretty though.
Beginning of next year or something. That's awesome.
She's beautiful.
That's so cool. Rare is Raichu. Nice.
That one's so cool.
Love the Eternatus. That's so cool.
Fighting. Dottler. Seadra. Seviper. Goomy. Bronzor. Snover. Jinx. Inkay. Dynamo Reverse. and Greedent.
Green Boy, Galarian Stunfisk, Box of Disaster, Hisuian Sliggoo, Squavit, Phalanx, Poliwag, Hisuian Growlithe, Oddish, Litleo Reverse, that's cool. The rare is Shiftry.
Cool. I like how the hollow goes onto like the Lost Zone.
Yeah, you're right. Like the teal of the Lost Zone is also hollow. That's cool.
That looks neat.
Fan Tornado for 50. Have one of your opponent switch their active Pokemon with one of their bench Pokemon. And then the Tearing Gust for 200. One grass energy is 210. You put this Pokemon and all attached cards into the Lost Zone. So you put a lot of Pokemon and cards in the Lost Zone, and you like knock out everything. Kind of. I mean, 210, not everything, but it's a lot.
Lightning, Gift Energy, Lost City, Dottler, Slugma, Clefairy, Apom, Spinarak, Litwick, Squavit, and Hoopa.
Ooh, I don't think we've seen the Hoopa. Hand of Jin. Switch your deck. Search your deck for a Darkness Energy card and attach it to one of your Pokemon.
And Tyrannical Hole.
Tyrannical Hole.
Tyrannical Hole.
I don't have any comments on that.
A bad hole. Don't go in it.
Yeah, danger.
Danger zone.
All right, that is going to do it for this box. We were able to scrounge out a couple more hits. We got the Drapion V, which is great because, we're going to need that to take down all those pesky Mew decks and keep calling decks and all that jazz. So Drapion is going to be great to help us do that. Got the Kyurem VMAX, a card I am really excited to play. Just the ability to do so much damage just seems really awesome.
I like the colors on it.
Aerodactyl V. Gabby was happy to see this. Getting her on the way.
Deck with Aerodactyl V-Star.
There is one.
Really?
Yeah.
Nice.
Gabby's looking for the Aerodactyl V-Star in the future.
Transform, he's so cute. He's that cool.
I think, again, it's the character that they put into these cards, the background, the weather that he's learning. That's just fantastic.
And this one?
And then definitely the card for me, Eternatus V, going to be going straight into my Eternatus VMAX deck. I still play it. I love it too much. I can't quit it until Pokemon says I'm not allowed to play it anymore. I refuse to quit the Eternatus, so I'm very excited to play this card. Anyways, that's going to do it for us. Hope you enjoyed this box opening. We are going to be having more Pokemon card openings for Lost Origin, opening another ETB, opening some more packs, so hope you stick around for that. We'll see you next week for all that. If you want to see other cards that we opened, we had an awesome opening, as we mentioned in last week's video. We opened a ton of really cool cards in the first half of this box, so check that one out as well. Also on the channel, we have live tabletop gameplay, Gabby and I playing against each other in the pre-release sets, or with the V-Battle decks, or just any other sort of kind of decks. And then also some other PTCGO gameplay, online gameplay on the ladder, testing out different decks. So we have all that on the channel. If you want to see more, feel free to stick around. Otherwise, hope you have a great rest of your weekend, and we will see y'all next time.